All right, it's about 8 a.m., 8:15, heading to the theater to see Final Reckoning, to witness the Final Reckoning. I gotta see what happens to Ethan Hunt, man. But in all seriousness, I've never been to a movie this early, I don't think. It's literally 8 a.m., but I gotta see this, so. Ah, there she is. Yes, ye old faithful Cinemark. Damn.
3 hours later.
Damn, bro. Damn. And that was like the most fun I've had watching a movie in the theaters in a while, but also the most stressful, let me tell you. The most stressful I've been watching a movie in the theaters in a while. I mean, I go pretty often, and you know, that's what you're gonna get from a Mission Impossible movie, but damn. I'm not even gonna say it's one of the best Mission Impossible films. It's definitely, you know, up there, one of the better ones, one of the more positive ones. Started off a little bit, you know, convoluted, a little bit clunky. They were jumping through a lot of different things, a lot of different expositional moments, a lot of different things converging, and we're learning a lot of new information. You know, probably the first hour or so, first act for sure is all that. But once the story really sets in, once the storyline actually begins to unfold, man, this thing had me hooked. And I was hooked from the start because I'm a Mission Impossible fan, man. Don't get me wrong. I've seen all the movies multiple times, but the submarine set piece, the sequence, when he, you know, you've seen footage, he goes underwater. Oh my gosh. It's probably one of the best ones in the series, man. And I had to pee the whole time during that sequence, so it was like double whammy. I was like, all right, I gotta get home. I'm really starting to sweat. And then even besides, you know, the submarine sequence, there's a whole other sequence that they show in the trailers a lot where they're on like the little biplanes or whatever. That, on a big screen, trailers don't do that shit justice at all. I promise you. Whole cast was great. I love the little ragtag team Ethan had to put together. The villain, he was kind of made in the last movie too. He's kind of generic. He doesn't really, his motivations I don't really understand. I understand, but it's like kind of shallow, and yeah, I don't know. He wasn't the best, but he wasn't terrible either. I like the actor, Esai Morales, so he did what he had to do. Most stressed I've been watching a movie in some time. Feels, you know, real. Like a lot of times the stakes in movies like this, the world's ending, oh my God. It doesn't feel like the world's ending. You know, the Avengers, they're gonna save the day. But Ethan Hunt, he don't have superpowers, and he's compromised, so. And this is like nuclear AI stuff going on, man. So you actually feel like shit's gonna hit the fan, and it damn near. I don't know.